It's 12 after 9 and 6 degrees in Victoria right now, and we are so happy to be joined in the studio by JAXXEE. Welcome, JAXXEE!
Good morning, everybody.
Hey, thanks for coming in bright and early.
Always a pleasure to be here. A little tired.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, JAXXEE is a former Band of the Month who's had a huge year in Victoria. I feel like, your time as Band of the Month, and then right after that, it was like you were booked and busy for the rest of the year.
I feel like maybe it had something to do with Band of the Month, guys. I think
it has something to do with you and your talent. I think that's what it was.
Yeah. Do you have any big highlights? I can rattle a few in my mind. I love seeing up on big stages, but what were your highlights in the past year?
Lake Town was amazing. That experience, being on the bill with Nickelback and Sam Roberts. Okay,
That's
there
huge,
we go.
right?
That's a top for life, maybe, you know?
Yes.
Yeah.
But there was just nonstop and singing the national anthem. That was like something I never thought was going to come up. So
where did you do that?
I did that at West Hills for the BC Lions when they had the season opener.
Right.
Yeah. So that was a wild one. Just me and thousands and thousands of people and walking out in the middle of that into the field, I guess I should say.
Yeah, there's pressure to the anthem, right? You got to get it right. You have to know all the words.
Yep.
But then kind of make it your own, but also do a good job.
And it's a cappella. So you're just,
right.
Right.
Like, hopefully I picked the right key when I started. Otherwise.
Or the key I intended to sing it in. Who knows?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Were you more nervous for the national anthem than like a regular show?
Yes, because it was just me. When I play a show, I have my whole band. I have everyone I've been working together with and practicing with. And so that was a new experience.
And you've done a lot of collaborations too since your time as Band of the Month and even before that as well. Is that something that you really love about music?
Definitely. And because I kind of got into this game a little bit earlier, I have so much to learn. And that's one of the ways you learn quickly from working with other people. And then it brings out different parts of you that you didn't even know, we're in there. And doing the Dylan Willows Music Lab, that was such a constant thing that I heard as that message. And that's kind of what's next up that I've been planning is people have been reaching out to do collabs and wanting to songwrite is just making that happen, making some space for that. So.
Is that so? Okay, I'm glad you brought it up. I wanted to ask you about it as well because, the Dylan Willows Foundation launched last year, and then the big main thing that we put on was this music lab, and JAXXEE was so good to have you attend. Yes. So I know it's a good opportunity to just talk about that project. So that's so cool that you've got some collaborations from that. Is there anything else you can say about that weekend or something that you learned from it that you took away?
Well, definitely. I think a huge part of it is, just meeting all these new artists that you haven't met in town. And especially for me, it was seeing all these kids who were, 14 and 15 and 6. Like, that was so cool. And because I didn't start at that age, I didn't realize how hard it is at that age when you want and you're ready to book shows and you want to do that. So that's also something now that if I can book into an all ages show to try to to get kids that can't do their shows at the bars. I didn't, it was actually my drummer, Michael, who made me aware because he did it growing up. So that was something we talked about and that he just did a big all ages show with Dead Summer.
Right.
So that's something as well that it's really important for him to be promoting and working towards. And that was something that I had no idea. And now that's on my list too, to keep that up.
That was a big one for me too at that music lab. Is there is a younger generation and they're ready to go and they're excited to do music. That was such a cool takeaway.
They
That's
just need
awesome.
some opportunities more opportunities to get heard. They're still doing lots, but there's always space for more.
Totally. You think about the kids who are in band and, growing up through high school, there's groups that you can kind of collaborate with, and then you're set free. And you're like, where do I go? And what do I do? And what's my path? And is there school that I can take for music if I want to go a certain path? But from what I've heard from a lot of musicians is that getting them in a group together and being able to collaborate and learn from each other and learn from each other's mistakes, I think is one of the biggest ones.
Totally.
Sharing what not to do.
Yeah,
and how to
that's
navigate
a really
the industry.
huge piece that nobody talks about, but everybody should be talking about.
What are we doing wrong here? What needs to change? You have a big show tomorrow at Lucky Bar. We were just talking about the stage size in comparison to Lake Town. Just how big that stage is. In Lucky Bar, it's an intimate setting, but you are going full band, right?
I'm going full band. Yeah, it's gonna have some band. Gonna have Neil, who I collaborate on some songs with, come up and do those songs.
From Astrocolor.
From Astrocolor. Lindsey Bryan's going to come up and sing some backups with me as well. We were gonna maybe try to squeeze in our old collab too. But I have Dallas, who's with me here today, playing on guitar. Michael Wilford on drums, Dakota, who's on keys, and then Jeff Scottney on bass. So we're doing it all.
Cool.
Well, good luck to you, because I know you like to move on stage. You like to explore the space. You like to stretch out. So I hope that stage can contain you even. Okay. If you're in the front row, just be ready, because Jackson might be coming.
I might have to go do a lot of vertical moves maybe. I don't know.
It's also not a high ceiling.
There's always room up.
There's things to climb for sure.
Yeah.
I might have to change my wardrobe.
We're going to take a little break. When we come back, we'll be having JAXXEE and Dallas perform live in studio.
You're in the zone
at 91.3.